wonderful day. I don't know how you woke up this morning, but if you wake up and thinking about all the things you have to deal with, the worries of yesterday, the worries about the family, the worries about the work, the worries about whatever there is to worry about, one thing which is really helpful is just stop for a moment and take time to just look out the window, look out into your garden, look at where you can see the trees, look at nature, look at the flowers that are blossoming, the ones that have appeared since last night, look at the beautiful colors, look at the butterflies, there's more butterflies than ever this year it seems, look at the bees, and realize that when you see all of that, something changes within you as you start to connect to this wonderful energy of nature and Mother Earth. One of the things that we often lose sight of is nature. No, we are not meant to be kept separate from nature. We're not meant to be stuck in rooms just looking at laptops or iPads or phones all the time. You know, it's good to be able to get out and look at the things that is being given freely to us, which is God given, if you like. However, today I want to share with you a daily invocation which I often use before I start a session online, before I start a session remotely, and often before I do any of my spiritual and healing work. I do find it's really good to set my intention, to change my energy, to change my vibration, and to lift me into a more attuned space, to be open, to be inspired in the work I do. So I'd like to share this invocation with you. So if you want to, you can just close your eyes and listen while I say this for you. So today I invite the divine wisdom to fill your heart and your mind with light energy and intuitive power. I and you are open to miracles. You are ready to follow the angelic guidance. Whichever comes your way is a blessing. You are open to receive it. You will pay attention. You will clear your mind and body of old karmic energy, limiting beliefs, worries and fears. You are connected to your higher self, angels and spirit teachers. You are a channel of powerful psychic insights and visions. You are protected and energized by the divine grace of your spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. So just take a little breath and just absorb that energy and allow yourself just to appreciate that wonderful feeling as you open your heart and mind to these wonderful energies that surround us, allowing you in whatever work you do, whatever you're going to be doing today or in the next half hour or 3 hours, to be in that place of attunement. It lifts away the cloak of uncertainty, of self-doubt that sometimes pushes ourselves down into a place where we can't hear and we don't get insight, we don't get inspired, but just feel too shut down. So this is a way to open you up just by creating your clear intention and inviting those wonderful energies to come in and be with you today, a little bit closer than maybe before. And that takes me on to one of the things I've seen has been coming up in the community group. Thank you for joining. It was only 2 days ago and I had this rather mad but inspired idea of let's have a look and see if I can start a group and bring together like-minded souls, because I thought it's just something that we all need, particularly in this time that we're going through of a lockdown. But before then, if any of you doing therapeutic healing work, spiritual work of any sort, it can seem a lonely journey sometimes. And so it is a lot of giving and helping. And sometimes, well, a lot of the time, we do need to have something coming back. So where do we go? If we can go to a place where there are like-minded souls and we can share and be supportive rather than needy, I think it's a huge, healing and wonderful confidence boosting process that and energy that we gain from that. So it made me realize as well, reading some of the comments when I asked, what is it you want from this group? That there were many who said that they would like to have a stronger connection or awareness of their guardian angels, their spirit guides that help them. I have been very blessed in as much that it's something that's been a part of my awareness for many years now. And the reason that came about was because my father, who was a religious man, when I say religious, we were in a very strict religious set cult. And but he would say to me, you have a spirit friend, ask for help. Now, he was saying this when I was very, very young. So it was something that when I needed help, I started to ask for, but more importantly, I felt something respond. Now, it wasn't seeing a figure appear in front of me with wings, and I didn't hear a voice that called to me. What I felt was a sensation of a warm hug. It felt as if my whole energy system, my aura, was just connected to a much bigger battery. It just felt like I was being zapped in a wonderful, loving way. It was tingly from head to toe very often. And this feeling became a repetitive feeling, which was the same each time I really, really needed help. And it was usually when it was it was in relation to serving others, it was relation to being inspired, or it was because I was feeling vulnerable. And when I asked for that help, there was always a response. Don't wait till you're vulnerable. Don't wait until you're in that desperate moment in life when then you say, please, if there's anyone out there, please help me. Begin to allow yourself permission to ask for help every day. Invite your guides in to work with you and to be close to you. That doesn't mean that when your guides come close, you'll suddenly start to receive this dialogue in your head that will tell you what to do in your life. Remember, they're called guides. They are guiding you, but they won't take away from your free will. However, they will give you the support, encouragement, clarity, inspiration, and many times they will give you signs that they are around you. Now, those signs for everyone can be a little bit different. For many, they will often receive feathers in particular places at particularly pertinent times of their life. For many, they may receive a sign that may be just someone phoning at the appropriate time who offers some advice. It may be that someone puts a book through your door that is really relevant to you. I remember hearing a story a long time ago from the mother of a good friend of mine. This was a lady who was a single parent. She had 5 children she was looking after in a big house in Bournemouth. And she said to me that one day, she said, I needed to feed my family at tea time. She said, I went to the kitchen cupboards and there was literally no food in there. And she said, I had no money. So she did the only thing she could do at that time, which was she went into her bedroom, she knelt down by her bed, closed her eyes, and she prayed, because that was her faith. And she prayed and prayed for food. She prayed for something to feed her family with. She prayed for a miracle. While she was on her knees, she told me, the doorbell rang. So she said thank you, got off her knees, went along the hallway to the door and opened the door. And on the doorstep was a loaf of bread, there was a pot of jam, some butter, there was some eggs and other bits and pieces, and there was no one inside. She never ever found out or heard who had left it there. It was just there in answer to her prayer. So it makes it a lot easier for Spirit to help you if you ask for help. but also to say thank you when you get a response, because then the relationship becomes stronger. Imagine this, that you've gone through your whole life, however young you are, and you have always had a group of souls who have dedicated themselves, committed themselves to being able to be of help and service to you in this physical incarnation. But you've gone through life never asking for that help because you just didn't do that. You would ask for others, you may help others, but when it comes to asking for you, no, maybe no one's going to listen. Maybe there's no one out there who would be looking out for me, and I'm not really sure what to believe in. Imagine then that this poor group of souls have been waiting all these years, twiddling the thumbs outside the front door of your house, playing bingo, playing cards, waiting, saying to each other, muttering that spec, saying, when on earth is she or he just going to let us in? Imagine that time when you actually open the door by asking and saying, look, I'm just asking for help. Can I ask for my highest guides and helpers, please come in and give me support in this situation? The person I have to work with in this job which I'm struggling with this health issue I've got, help me. Imagine those guides all outside would drop the pack of cards, drop the bingo cards, drop the cans of beer and everything else they've got. They would run in with joy and say, of course, we've just been waiting for you to let us in. And that was the secret. You open the door and let them in, knowing that when you do that, you are inviting in only the most highest, most loving vibrations of energy that can possibly be there, because you have asked for your highest guides to come close and to help you through whatever you're going through. So make that your mission today, to ask for that help, to take on that invocation. And I look forward to sharing some more insights and guidance tomorrow that may help you. Just little tips of life. It's always good to share. Thank you, and thank you, and have a wonderful day.